Hey there, Virgo, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot. This is going to be a mid-month reading for October, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Virgo, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee or two. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Okay, Virgo, the main energy for your reading this month is the Sun. Bottom of the deck, you get the Six of Wands. These are really positive energies. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo here, showing up twice. Lots of happiness. The Sun is the happiest card in the entire tarot deck, and it's showing up as the main energy for your reading. So, happy, happy. In the recent past, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. There's beautiful equal give and take here between you and somebody else. And I see you really like investing energetically in this. You're taking action. You're really working on maintaining and creating this equal give and take of energies between you and this other person. Now, that's on the surface. In the background, you are still evaluating and assessing something here, and I'm not quite sure what that is, but we're going to clarify and see. In the current situation, Virgo, you get the Ace of Swords, the Strength, and the Three of Pentacles. You're crystal clear on what this is. You and this person work very, very well together. Now, I'm not saying necessarily work as in like career. The energies between you two work. Like it's just harmonious. It's like you guys collaborate and your energies mix really, really well together. I'm going to clarify this and see because I'm not quite sure if this is your energy or your person's energy. In the near future, you get the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Magician. You're manifesting something here, but the passion, the power, the intensity with which you're manifesting it is decreasing. You go from the Queen to the Knight. So an example of this would be, oh, I'm manifesting like $1 million, right? And in the past, you would manifest it with like every day, you'd wake up, you'd journal it, like in your mind's eye, you'd see it. You're still doing that in the near future, but the intensity with which you're doing it is kind of diminishing. And I don't feel like it's $1 million. For some of you it may be, but you're manifesting something here in the near future. And that fire behind the manifestation kind of dying down a bit. So let's see. Let's take a look at the Sun, which is the main energy for your reading this month. The Sun is clarified by the World, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Swords. You're crystal clear that you are closing out a cycle from the past. Some of you may be closing out a cycle with a Cancer, right? You're closing out a cycle from the past. The old you is now, gone. And this new beautiful soul connection that you're in is very, very healing. This person not only makes you very, very happy, it's also healing. Something about this connection, the way you interact, the equal give and take, the energies, right? Very, very healing for you. And I love that. I love that. This is going to be, this is going to be a boring reading because it doesn't seem like there's too many negative things. And I know sometimes people are like, well, tell me the bad stuff. I don't see any bad stuff, Virgo. It seems like your mid-month reading, really positive so far. So let's see. Let's clarify the recent past and see what the Six of Pentacles is all about. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Judgment. You realize that this is a new beginning in love for you. This is like something, this person that you're with is unlike anybody you've ever met before. And beyond that equal give and take of energy, you're allowing your heart to open up. Your heart has been guarded, has been very closed off up until this point, and it's now opening up. It's cracking open in a beautiful way, and your higher self is coming into play and really, really realizing that. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords. Also, if you guys are hearing like popping in the background, I'm hoping this microphone doesn't pick it up, but they're doing construction like 2 houses down, and unfortunately I can hear it. So I'm hoping the microphone doesn't pick it up, but if it does, I'm sorry. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords in the recent past. Knight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the Hermit, which is you. You're actively working in the recent past on healing emotional pain that you've been carrying. I don't feel like it's emotional pain tied up to this person. It's emotional pain from past relationships, past heartbreaks, right? And you're showing me I'm doing the work on healing it, whether it's with this person through this connection, which is very healing, but also internally for yourself. You're putting your guard down. You're really, really connecting with your higher self and allowing all that pain to just completely get released. And it's being replaced with beautiful energies of emotional fulfillment, emotional stability, and emotional balance too. Wow, Virgo, what a month. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in the recent past for you. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So you've gone from the Page to the Knight. Your emotions in the recent past are intensifying, and you are taking things slowly, right? Because you do still have an energy of let's wait and see a little bit. Overall, this person, this connection is incredible. It's amazing. They're healing. They're coming in with the most positive energy. They're helping you heal past heartbreak. But again, you're like, let's take things slow. Let's move things slowly here. I do still want to evaluate and assess and make sure that I'm not missing anything, right? But I do not see you closing off your heart, and I don't see this person closing off their heart either. So you're not assessing and evaluating from a defensive place. You're just kind of doing it from a place of like, okay, I'm going to keep working with this. I'm going to offer you my love. You're going to give me your love, but we are going to move things slowly because I do still want to wait and see and make sure that everything pans out and moves in like the positive direction that I think it is. I like this. Let's look at the Ace of Swords in the current situation. And of course, Virgo, like I said, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below in the description box. Ace of Swords in the current situation is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Lovers. You do recognize your fear here in the current situation. And this is you. I don't assign gender to my cards. A fear is popping up for you where you're recognizing the depth of this connection. So it's a soul connection. You get the Six of Cups and the Lovers. This is really like soul connection if I've ever seen one. And you're recognizing that you do carry still a fear that this might end. Now, this could be from past relationships where you thought things were going good and then they ended. This could be from, I don't know where this fear is coming from, but there is a little bit of a fear showing up of like, uh-oh, this is incredible. What if it ends? The beautiful thing here, Virgo, is that you recognize this fear. You recognize that this is like, okay, I understand that this isn't necessarily happening. It's more so just a fear of mine. I don't think it's actually going to manifest, but it's still there. I can still hear it in my head. That's fine. At least you're not assigning it too much weight, right? You recognize what this is. And I like that. Let's take a look at the strength in the current situation. The strength is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Cups. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult for you, right? Because fears are very powerful, right? They override everything. They override logic. They override everything. And I do see you recognizing like this fear, even though I know it's just a fear and I don't think it's actually going to happen, it does still make you a little bit unhappy because you're showing me why can't, like, I thought I worked through all my pain. Why can't I just enjoy this love? Why can't I just enjoy this connection? Why can't I just enjoy, like, you know, the emotion that I feel for this person and the love that they give me? But again, you're recognizing all this. You know it. It's not like I'm surprising you with anything I'm saying right now. You're like, I understand where this fear is coming from. I'm not really assigning it any weight, but think of it like a little fly buzzing in your ear. It's still annoying that it's there. You're like, go away. Like, I don't want you here. Let's take a look at the Three of Pentacles in the current situation. Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. The more you and this person interact, right, the more you guys hang out with each other and keep building and keep creating this connection, the more stable and grounded you feel. The more you're like, okay, I can relax. Again, in the current situation, you may notice that there is like this little voice in your head like, uh-oh, Virgo, this is too good to be true. What if this ends? You know, that's just your fear. And I recognize you understanding that, but just because you know what it is doesn't mean you silenced it. I do still see it causing you a little bit of stress here in the current situation, but the way you get over the stress, the way you get over this like fear, you keep interacting with this person, you keep communicating, you keep spending time with them, you keep building the foundation for this connection, and that makes you feel really stable, right? Really grounded, but also it makes you feel like, okay, this fear has no place, and also like we can successfully move forward together. I don't really have anything to be afraid of. It's beautiful. It's very like, I don't know where this clarity is coming for you, but you're almost able to kind of be like, okay, fear, I know what you are. I hear you. I see you. I can't get rid of you quite yet, but I'm also not giving you too much space, right? Like I'm not assigning too much meaning to you, which is a difficult thing to do because like I said before, fear is pretty intense. Let's take a look at the near future. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Wands in the near future. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Justice, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. Wow, all major arcana cards. Things seem to be balancing out here for you. You are able, on a higher self level, right? Here in the 3D world, you feel amazing, you feel incredible. This person really does make you feel on top of the world. And that kind of translates into your higher self as well, where you feel like everything is balanced out, everything is right, and it's like on an intuitive level, you know this. It's allowing you to step back into this position of power. You feel like your higher self is aligned and you're like, yep, I'm the emperor now. I am that person. Like, you feel powerful, you feel in control, which obviously makes you feel safe. You feel really, really good here in the near future, both here in the 3D world, but also on like a higher self divine level. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands in the near future here. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, which you got in the current situation, the Fool, and the King of Wands. You view this person as your divine match. You're the queen, he's the king, or vice versa. I don't assign gender to my cards. You really do view this person as a divine match. And you're showing me, like, I've never had a connection where things just work so well together, where we're able to build so well together and create a very solid foundation here. It's literally unprecedented. You're showing me, like, I've never experienced this before. Which is beautiful. It really is beautiful, Virgo, and I love all the things that are coming for you this month. So, so beautiful. Let's take a look at the Magician in the near future. The Magician is clarified by the Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, which you got opening up your reading, and the Devil. You've manifested this connection. You've manifested this very stable connection. For some of you, you may be getting married. For others of you, it's the depth of the connection feels like you might as well be married. There's equal give and take, and it is beautiful. However, Virgo, I would urge you to not allow your fears to distort this connection. What I mean by that is you may still have a little bit of a fear in the back end where you're able to silence it, but it's still there. And when that fear is still there, right, because we spend the most time with ourselves in our head. When all you hear all day is the same thing over and over and over again, right, you may start assigning more meaning to it than it deserves. So just keep that in mind. I don't see this fear showing up in the near future, but I do see this energy. And the Devil is completely opposite of all the other energies that I'm seeing here. So it's letting me know that some of you may end up assigning more meaning than necessary to this little fear voice in your head that's telling you this is going to end, this is going to end, this is going to end. So just keep that in mind, Virgo. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Virgo. From the universe, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Star. Yep. And the bottom of the deck, you get the Ace of Cups. This is what you wanted. It's going to be a learning curve to trust this person. You may carry some emotional pain from past relationships, and you may be bringing it into this relationship. You're learning this month how to overcome the past, move into a much more positive future, but also how to slowly trust, learn to trust. And it's a learning curve for you. You're learning how to do that with this person. But really beautiful reading, Virgo. So that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below in the description box, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Thank you so, so much for tuning in, Virgo, and I'll see you here on the next one.